Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm going to show you exactly how much money I earned from a viral video with over 1.6 million views. But I'm also going to show you exactly how much money I earned from a short with over 6.6 million views. Now honestly guys, these earnings are genuinely going to surprise you because they're most certainly not your typical big YouTuber earnings with tens of thousands of dollars. Unfortunately not. But I'm going to do this video for two reasons. Not to show off, but simply just to highlight how differently earnings can be for different niches. And secondly, I want to give you guys a much more realistic example of how much you can expect to earn from a viral video. Now, for full disclosure, this video was from my old travel account. This channel has over 54,000 subscribers, and it was basically just used for my daily vlogging during my trip around the world last year, where I did about 16 different countries. Now, this account does have a very low CPM compared to most other channels, so the earnings you'll see will be much lower than, let's say, Mr. Beast. And that's solely because of the location of my audience and the fact this is in the travel niche. But I promise you, I'll show you all of the details of the audience and stuff once we hop into my analytics after this. But super quickly, before we head into my analytics, I first want to explain how CPMs and RPMs work on YouTube, for those of you who don't really know yet. If you do know already, feel free to skip ahead in the next 30 seconds because I'm just going to really quickly run through it. So basically, you'll see that the video earnings are split into two different figures, the CPM and the RPM. The CPM, which is a cost per mil, is basically how much companies and advertisers pay YouTube per 1,000 ad views, which kind of like reflects the overall earnings of the actual video. RPM, however, which is a revenue per mil, is how much you as a creator actually earns per 1,000 views, after YouTube takes its 45% cut. So essentially, CPM shows exactly what the advertiser spends, whilst RPM shows what you earn as a creator. Obviously guys, YouTube keeps 45% and you keep 55%. Okay, so that was a very super simple, quick and easy explanation of how the financials work. Now let's hop into my YouTube studio and we'll look at some results. So as you can see here, we are now in the dashboard of my travel channel. The latest video I posted was about the Philippines. I've got 54,225 subscribers at this time of recording. And as you can see, I really don't use this account much. The last time I posted on here was 11 days ago. And you can see here, like all of these are down. I'm covering up the estimated revenue and stuff because you don't need to know that now. But we are going to go into the viral short first. And the viral short has over 6.6 million views. Now, as you can see here, trying pani puri for the first time. It's basically like a Indian street foods item. It was quite weird, and I tried it for the first time. 6.6 million views, and some of these got 800, 300, blah, blah, blah. So let's click onto this one. So here we're met with the analytics. So 6.6 million views, 11.3 thousand subscribers. So nearly 12,000 subscribers from one short, which is like, that's pretty crazy. Like that is a lot of subscribers. But yeah, so before I show you the estimated revenue, which is like bonkers, this is really going to surprise you. I'm first going to show you the audience because this has a really big impact on how much I've earned. So the audience here, as you can see, 90% Indian, which means it has a very low CPM because Indian companies don't spend as much as like the USA or Canada or England or those kind of countries. So if your audience is predominantly Indian, you aren't going to earn too much. As you can see, mainly male, they're kind of like 18 to 24. But yes, so now let's head into the actual revenue. So as you can see here, down here on the short performance, it says revenue per 1,000 views is 1 cent. Like 1 cent, that's just nothing, is it? Compared to, let's say, if you had like a Mr. Beast video where you could be getting up to like $9 per 1,000 views, 1 cent is like crazy. So the big reveal, so 6.6 million views at 1 cent per 1,000 views is $77.68. It's mad. I mean, look, I fully understand that earning money from a short is good and I should appreciate it, and I do appreciate it. But at the same time, 6.6 million views and it's just $77. I mean, it's really not much. I do appreciate the fact that I earn money from it. yeah, that's how much money I earned from a viral short. I mean, the thing is, like with Instagram, you don't even get paid. So the fact I'm still getting paid for this is nice, and I do appreciate it, but still not even $100, and it's got 6.6 million. Anyway, the next video I want to show you is the viral long form video I had on this channel, which is nearly 1.7 million views. As you can see here, my other video did pretty well. 400k views, 300k views, 300k views, 100k. So these videos did really, really well. But this one got just under 1.7 million. So let's go on to this one. And again, this is basically a Indian train ride. For some reason, Indians love their train journeys. So I thought I'd go on there and vlog it during my time in India. 1.7 million views, 125,000 watch hours, and just under 10,000 subscribers. So again, like a lot of subscribers just from one video. Before I show you the estimated revenue, again, I'm going to show you the audience because this is going to have a big impact on it. So if we go down here, again, 84% of these are India. You got a few from the United States, a few from the UK, Canada, and UAE, but the vast majority, they are Indian. And again, these ones are actually a bit older, 25 to 34 years old. So we go to revenue. And again, down here, you can see revenue per 1,000 views is $1.29. So as far as RPMs go, which is this is like probably the lowest RPM you can expect to receive. So I don't know what niche you guys are going to want to go into. If you want to go into gaming, finance, make money online, digital marketing, all of those niches will have a much higher RPM like this because there's two reasons this is $1.29. One, because it's in the travel niche, which doesn't pay much anyway. And secondly, because the vast majority of the audience are Indian. So it's just like two super low factors are now giving me the lowest RPM. So yeah, I mean, this is like very lowest of what you can expect to earn. It's not great. After this, I'm going to show you a video on this channel, the Dan Creator. It's like 5 times this amount. So just to prove that to you. So 1.7 million views. The amount I earned from that video is a whopping total of $2,187. So look, it's not bad. Like nearly $2,500 for one video whilst I was traveling through India is quite a lot of money. And younger me would be screaming at that. Like that is crazy because that is actually quite a lot of money and I do appreciate it. The thing is, if this was Mr. Beast or if I had a much higher RPM like you see down here, this would be like 5, 6, 7 times the amount. It's absolutely mad. So you can see here, look, how much advertisers pay, which is a CPM, is $3.77, which is nothing. It's not much at all. And then what I get from that $3.77, I get 55%, which is $1.29. So times $1.29 by 1,700, you get $2,187, which, yeah, I mean, I appreciate it. It is quite a lot of money, and I'm really happy it got me that. But now we're going to go to a video from my actual channel, which is Dan the Creator. As you can see here, this is my getting 4,000 watch hours is easy video. This one got just under 35,000 views, got me 1.7 hours of watch time, and got me 899 subscribers. Now, I'm not going to show you how much money I earned from this video, but what I am going to show you is my CPM and RPM from this video. So as you can see here, my CPM for this video was $11.13 compared to the CPM of this video, which is $3.77. So like nearly 3 times the earnings on this video compared to the travel channel. That's because the audience for this video is mainly United States, United Kingdom, and Canada. So US, the UK, and Canada make up the vast majority of the audience for this video, which means I get a much higher CPM. Whereas with the previous video, it was all Indian, so it's a much lower CPM. So I hope that makes sense. So what I earned from this video was $5.22 from 1,000 views, whereas the previous one was $1.29. So let's say 1.7 million. Now let's make the quick calculation. So $5.22, $5.22 times 1,700 would get me nearly $9,000. So if I got 1.7 million views on this video would have earned me nearly $9,000, whereas this one earned me $2,187. That is the stark contrast of how different earnings can be per niche and per location. So if you're going to get into YouTube, guys, I would just 100% recommend you consider what kind of audience you want to target, like where they're from, and what niche you want to go into, because you could see a huge earnings difference if you choose wisely and choose a niche that earns well and has an audience that is like UK, US, and Canada based. Because if you choose to create an account that has a audience that's from, like, let's say Nepal or India or Pakistan or Bangladesh, naturally you're not going to earn as much. Now, there's nothing wrong with those audiences. Like, those audiences bring in a lot of views. That audience got me 1.7 million views. So there is a lot more views to go around if you target those audiences. However, you just do earn a lot less compared to an audience that, let's say, from United States, England, Canada, and Australia, for example. So yeah, that's it for this lecture. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was insightful. As I said, any questions, just pop them down below. But for now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.